So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
Well, this is a real privilege, Peter. There's an iconic number 10 below us.
You refer, of course, to the great Zico.
I do indeed, arguably the best of his time, and while he thrived in the number 10 role, he could play in any offensive position on the pitch, really.
We'll just sit back and enjoy him.
An easy watch, Peter.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's on his way, and Bojan! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Bojan Kirkic really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted. Zanetti. Rivaldo. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Ball played for Kukcu. It's a promising position. Beckham. Look at this. Shoots! Valverde gets it away. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good ball! Bojan! Oh, brilliant from Bojan! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ball's played through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Can he finish? No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's had a shot! Goal! Flamengo! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element...
Great shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've done it! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch.
He's through and all, it's Vieri! And they're quick to get it back. And it's Rivaldo. Gives it back. Vieri. Big chance! Sensational from Bojan! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cross to the back post. Zanetti is there to clear.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Valverde produces the perfect tackle there. Nicely weighted ball. Bojan looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Rivaldo takes control of it and he's on the move. Beckham! Deftly away. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it's all been about one man so far. The stage is very much his. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Barcelona hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. And the action is back on the way. Now it's Bojan. That is good alertness. Valverde. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
The perfect tackle. He's been superb.
Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Beckham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ball is over the line. Beckham. That has found him in acres of space. He is through here. Vieri. Chance! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, this is a great position. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Flamengo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly...
It's Vieri! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Vieri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kukçu. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And this is Bojan. showing good feet. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that's well seen too. Rivaldo. Vieri. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He has a look up. Oh, what has happened here? Cannavaro gets it clear. Tries to pass it through. Now the cross. Belletti. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Bojan. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's played through for him. Bojan!
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 7, camisa 10, camisa 8, camisa 9.
Kukçu picks out brilliantly.
Entrada de camisa 20.
That is a brilliant interception.
Camisa 42.
Pass somewhat off target.
80.
He's having a go.
Coutinho, camisa 19. Substituição em andamento. Vinicius Junior, not the most accurate pass. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Hazard. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Flamengo are looking to break at pace. Now it's Neymar. Great vision. Oh, super ball. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Knocks it out wide. Good read, needed to be. Rijkaard. And here's Musiala. Great ball, and he's in here. Tonali can see things others simply cannot. Zanetti. And it's Ronaldinho. The ball has bounced loose now. Passes short and shot. Takes a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Tonali. Hazard. Raul. Goes for goal! And that's off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. It's Hazard! And that was... So that's it, it is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Now we're on the way. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive, front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Pedri, Gnabry. Oh, well played, well played. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. And it's Messi. And it's made its way to him. Santos have a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Pedri. Gnabry gets into some space. Oh, that's neat. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is shapes to shoot! Goal! Santos! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Beckham could try cutting inside here. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going full tilt down the left. Guardiola. Mbappe! There's the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it! In he goes again! It's in! And they're at it again! In double quick time! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Santos are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Raul. And it's Beckham. Now it's Raul.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking to play him in. Gnabry providing an outlet on that flank. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Tries to play it through. Shot, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control. Some really good ball movement.
Can he finish? And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Big chance! It's a goal!
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Still trying to make a game of this. Over to the left. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. Now it's Bojan. That has not gone well. Back into the middle. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Bojan. Zanetti. Kukcu. Now it's Bojan. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Gnabry. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Kaka. Tonali. Beckham. Stood up well to him there. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. And that interception was most necessary.
Can he finish? No mistake! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Senhoras e senhores, não estacionem do lado de fora do estádio. Agradecemos a cooperação.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And now they can clear their lines. Backward it goes. Beckham! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Kukcu. Nicely spread. Raul. Now it's Bojan. And Bojan! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Face-to-face...
Roll! And he hits the net!
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Nuno Mendes.
Barcelona have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Gnabry. Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe. Beckham. And the pass is intercepted. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bojan. Now it's Kaká. Distributed tidily.
That's positional goals. The utilisation...
Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Out towards the flank. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Kukçu. Messi threads one in. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Look at this.
And the finish! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substituição no time do Santos.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Santos are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice...
And Messi!
And he couldn't keep it down.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Pedri. Raul. Santos finding their passes. Now it's Bale. Pedri. Good read, needed to be. Grealish. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Bale. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. And this is Grealish. Robertson. In towards the back stick. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Raul. That's a good ball out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, easy pickings there. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Pedri is having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Tonali now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Guardiola. And this is Raul. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Picked up, tries a shot! And that will be it. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So it's away we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
That has not gone well. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a little off target. Saka threads one in. Mbappe. Rijkaard. Kaka. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Beckham. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Looking tidy in possession here. Aims beyond the defence. And he's there to belt it away. Back towards the middle. Mateus. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Mbappe. That's tidy. And it's Zanetti.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's on it. Can he get away? Kaka! Decent hit and on target.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
So we're still where we started right now. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Messi. Saka has it out wide and in space. And that has been clubbed away. Beckham. Belletti. And he's had it nicked away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Messi. Foot in. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Quickly taken. Zanetti hurtling down that right flank. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rijkaard is the guilty party there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. Showing good feet. This looks promising. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rijkaard. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Backward it goes. And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? In towards the back stick.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Mateus is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Rashford. Waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Can he get on the end of this? Vieri. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. Gives it back. Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. Now Mbappe.
Chance! He's delivered all right! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi. Antonetti.
Un minuto de descuento.
Oh, they can break here. Bojan. Spread neatly. Kaká. Oh, that's fabulous.
And the shot!
And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's certainly onside here. And we have our very first corner. Mateus with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vieri. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Now it's Kaká. And he was alert to it. Zanetti. Mateus. Saka. Knocks it into space. Now it's Saka. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Barcelona with this to equalise. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a pretty loose pass. Bojan.
And Bojan! Sensational from Bojan! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Barcelona have scored two quick goals here. And 2-1 up. What?
He's had a shot!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Cada, el dorsal 32. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Stood up well to him there.
Messi.
He's in plenty of space here.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is a little undercooked. Can he latch on to this? And he cuts out the supply. Just about up to 75 minutes. Diaz going full steam ahead down the left flank. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He has found the way through.
Can he finish?
It's a goal kick. Bojan. Nicely weighted ball. Zanetti. Zanetti crosses.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Belletti. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Great vision. And he's picked out the run. And this is Hazard. He is through here. Baresi gets it clear. And that's been won straight back. Mateus. And this is Hazard.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Can he get onto this? He's shifting through the gears here. Diaz. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So now
3.
we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
El dorsal 15. El dorsal 6. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5. El dorsal 21.
Played out
el
wide.
dorsal 14.
Messi, he's picked his way through. Oh, what has happened here?
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Kessié puts his foot on the gas. There won't be another chance after this one. Oh, that's superb. That's going to go a long way. And they're quick to get it back. There will be 4 extra minutes. Barcelona could counter here. He's got away. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Bojan picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that was very necessary. Rabiot. And it's Modric, showing good feet. Gattuso demonstrating again that he is the real constant in this side, indeed in this game, completing 400 appearances here today.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team, and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
Loftus-Cheek unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gattuso. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And he's picked out the run. He has a look up. Oh, sweet feet. Vieri. Gabbia. And it's Rabiot. De Winter. Gabbia.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Batasagi. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Batasagi. Loftus-Cheek is onto this. Oh, such a clever touch. Cross flung in towards the middle. Oh, what has happened here? Baresi. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Beckham. That's a sharp pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Almost half an hour in now. Good ball, good take.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vieri. And it's Kaka. And Zanetti. Kaka. And it's Gattuso. It's Belletti. Looking to play him in. Vieri. Lovely feet. Bartasagi. Bojan. Kaká. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nkunku. And it's Bartasagi. And it's Modric. Milan finding their passes. Now the delivery. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Vieri. Beckham. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Now it's Bojan. Modric. Fofana. And it's Bartasagi. Now Gabia. Pavlovic. And it's Modric. Modric. No, he refuses to take the bait. Now it's Vieri. Aims beyond the defence. And the shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Nkunku plays it short. Loftus-Cheek receives it in a good position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Zanetti. And it's Beckham. Now it's Vieri. Now it's Kaka. And it's Zanetti. De Winter. It's Fofana. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Rabiot. De Winter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. That pass isn't the best. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's running through. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Zanetti. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Belletti. And it's Beckham. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Looking for the run. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking...
Vieri! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Gol per il Barcellona. Ha segnato al 66esimo minuto, numero 32.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Rabiot. And it's Modric. Oh.
Big chance! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And this is Vieri. Now it's Nkunku. He's in plenty of space here. Nkunku. Gattuso gets the foot in and wins the ball. Bojan. Who saw this coming? Barcelona are hurt by just about the final punch. Now it's Nkunku. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gattuso. Beckham. Now it's Bojan. Now it's Beckham. Belletti. Oh, he's played it in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's nice. Hangs in a... Vieri! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Modric. Fofana. Rijkaard. And here's Bojan. Passing is crisp and sharp. He came in hard, very hard.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pavlovic. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
That's tidy. And that is out of play. Now it's Rabiot. Rabiot with the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. This ended up in no man's land.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Beckham. Pass somewhat off target. Fofana. Pavlovic. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. That's been cut out, well played. Grealish, looking to be a menace in the final third. Gattuso. Now it's Vieri. Beckham. Belletti. That's Beckham. Gattuso. And it's Beckham. Zanetti. Gattuso has created one goal already. Fofana. Now Modric. And it's Bartasaghi. He's a sharp little ball here. Rabiot picks it up out wide. Oh, that's neat. He's in a great potential shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Barcelona have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Messi gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Loftus-Cheek, and that's been won straight back, and it's Modric. And it's made its way to him. Rabiot. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's gone for goal! And that would have won it.
Loftus-Cheek really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Zanetti. Now it's Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Bartasaghi.
Ci sarà 1 minuto di recupero.
Grealish. Modric. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. It's gone out for a throw-in. Baresi. And this is Grealish. Fofana. Kukçu. Tries to play it through. And that has been clubbed away. Cross to the back post.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
There will be a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That'll be a throw-in. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in.
And Messi!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nicked it back promptly.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And the pass is intercepted. Modric. Loftus-Cheek. He's going to be disappointed with that. Davint. And that's that. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?